We absolutely live in a clown world. So you guys remember that we covered Don Lemon and his absolute fiasco when he was attacking white people all over the place and being openly anti-white and racist towards an entire ethnic group and people. You thought that that was bad. I thought that that was pretty awful to see. Well, apparently it got even worse. Check this out. All right, let's have a look at this incitement to violence. So let's go. Man, I swear, it's like there is one different person who incites to violence from the radical left every 2 days.
Black people, brown people of all stripes, whether you're an Indian American or a Mexican American or whoever you are, go out in your place where you live and get a gun legally, get a license to carry legally. Because when you have people knocking on your door and taking you away without due process as a citizen, isn't that what the Second Amendment was written for? Go back and read what the Second Amendment says. And perhaps it will knock some sense in the heads of these people who are saying, well, it's all great. I don't believe they're doing it without due process. They're asking people for papers. They're not really beating people up. These people are doing things that are illegal. Nobody is illegal. It is a misdemeanor to cross the border. Now, black people.
What an absolute imbecile. No one is illegal. What are you on about? This is so stupid. The split second you cross a country and you stay there illegally. Like, am I a joke to you? A legal immigrant, you absolute clown? I'm legal. I went through the whole process. Yet someone is supposed to enter the country, stay here for months, pay no taxes, contribute to society, have zero background checks. So we haven't got a clue if these are decent people or if they are like rapists and whatever, running away from murder in their country. Oh, it's just a little misdemeanor. It's illegal. Illegals are illegal. It's that simple. There are borders. It would be like someone comes to your house, breaks the door, enters, sits in your living room, and you're like, oh, well, it's just a little misdemeanor. I mean, no one is illegal. No one is illegal. Well, yeah, it's illegal to enter into your house without the proper... Anyways, this guy's gonna get someone shot. This guy, and it's gonna be on them. Why? He's doing it for views. It's disgusting. So what this guy's doing is he's okay. He's like literally telling brown people, black people, Mexicans to buy firearms and basically use them against ICE. No. If you are illegal, you should go out of the country right now. And if you are not only a legal visa, resident with visa, but even worse, a citizen, you have nothing to worry about. You've done nothing wrong. So you can stay, no problem. If this is my suggestion to black, brown people and Mexicans. Citizens, since this is what he's talking about, right? If you're a citizen, don't use a firearm in front of ICE. Don't do that. Don't do it. Make sure you know where your papers are for immigration status or your citizenship papers in this case. And if someone ever knocks on your door, show the paper, show I am a citizen, and you will be fine. Do not show any firearms in front of the authorities. But why is this imbecile saying this? For views. So, to him, black and brown lives clearly don't matter. Am I right? Because if they did matter, he wouldn't say this. But he says it even though he knows. Not that he has great reach. His channel is not doing great. But regardless, whatever reach he has, even if it's in the tens of thousands, depending on how many videos he posts, or even if he hits like 100,000 views, with multiple videos, whenever he has, whatever reach he has, he's literally endangering the life of people he pretends to care about. His own people, in fact, he's black. His own people. Just so he can say the, so edgy thing and controversial thing, just so to get one against the chuds, and he's willing to sacrifice each and every single one of you. Because someone may do what he's saying, and them and their family could be put in lethal danger. And he does not care one bit. Also, notice how he begins it.
Black people, brown people.
He's starting in the exact same way as Hassan Piker did it. It's just that he's same tone. Did you notice that? I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but his tone now is black people, brown people, do this. Hassan Piker, left-wingers, liberals, do this. When he did the incitement to violence. They literally think that they are leaders of men And they can do, this is a delusion. It's and a narcissistic one at that. They think they are some kind of like powerful man of politics. They're like those people that stand in front of like massive crowds from a balcony and say things like, this is what, and everyone is like, ready to do. No one is, shut up, come on, you're no one. You are no one. But unfortunately, even idiots, even nobodies have connection to the internet now. And so when you say this, there is still a likelihood that someone will listen to this absolute moron.
All stripes, whether you're an Indian American or a Mexican American or whoever you are, go out in your place where you live.
Look at the call to action. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. No kid, what a face as well. Absolutely obnoxious, condescending little narcissist.
And get a gun legally. Get a license to carry legally. Because when you have people knocking on your door.
When you have people knocking on your door, if you're a citizen, show them you're a citizen, full stop.
And taking you away without due process as a citizen.
Prove it that happened, because the last time I checked, 2 posts on X from left-wing accounts that were claiming that ICE had mistreated a child, that stopped this person, and in reality it was all nonsense, it was false. Now, if it is happening, I would like to underline, even though I am absolutely against illegal immigration and I'm pro legal, controlled immigration, and of course helping refugees within the possible budgets and limitations of any given system, not millions in the waves, not waves of millions, that's self-destructive. But if it is happening, someone actually proves with empirical data, yes, there were this, and this other instance in which ICE officers actually did deport a citizen, like he's accusing, a citizen, then I'm against that. But you gotta prove it. Because all a citizen needs to do is to show and prove that they are citizens. End of story.
And isn't that what the Second Amendment was written for? Go back and read what the Second Amendment says.
Oh, now they're all about Second Amendment rights in connection with... unbelievable. This is basically the Second Amendment version of when people like him or Destiny tell you, oh, I thought you were about freedom of speech and First Amendment because maybe you're complaining about full-on threats to violence, so completely out of place. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Unbelievable.
And one thing is really
who's the next oppressor? Who's the next oppressor?
Oh, when I describe this, when you look in the city of Chicago, there are 9 children who died by gun violence, by black-on-black gun violence, from June 20th all the way to today. And you're talking about even with the Atlanta child murders, there were 28 kids who died in 2 years. You're talking about a month, and you have 9 black kids, and the Black Lives Matter movement has said nothing about this.
What does that have to do with equality, though, Terry? I don't understand what that has to do with equality, because listen, there's crime. There are people in those communities those people aren't just being nonchalant about gun violence. I lived in Chicago. There are many people who are working in those communities to try to get rid of the gun violence. The gun culture in this country is prevalent, but I don't understand what that has to do with a movement that's for equality for black people.
It's not for equality if it's about superiority over white people. That's not equality. Please check your dictionary definition.
It's not mutually exclusive that if you care about equality for black people, that somehow you're going to stop random violence or, unfortunately, kids from being shot. It just seems like apples and oranges.
You know, it's not that way. You know, this is the thing, Don. You know, black people need to hold other black people accountable. I said this the same thing.
Sure.
This is the Black America's version of the Me Too movement. If anything is going to change, we ourselves need to look at our own communities and look at each other and say, this thing cannot go down.
I mean, I don't know who he is, but he's correct. But this guy's not going to do it because he's too busy looking at white people, despising them, probably including his husband, to be honest.
And this is the thing, too. There are a lot of great, great people there who are held hostage, by people who literally are running these neighborhoods with violence and then claiming that Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it was a good point. It was absolutely a good point. What a clown. If you appreciate my content so far and wish to help ensure my ability to continue to tell it how it is, regardless of any possible backlash, please support this channel on Patreon. Any support helps me and my team of academics keep the channel strong and gives us the means to fight back against the political rewriting of history. Stand with us, form the wall, defend the truth.